Hi everybody, can you hear me? Hi everybody, can you hear me? We will waiting for 4 minutes for other participants to this live hangout. Hi guys, can you hear me? Please let me know in the chat if the audio is okay. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, so let's start. So with this live hangout, the first one with the English languages, and I am Tiberia and I'm your Tourmake assistant, and Angela is in the chat answering you to your questions and your doubt. So welcome to this first Tourmake hangout on air, and today I'm here to show you the Tourmake panel and above all to explain how our editor for Street View works. So first of all, please let me spend a few words on Tourmake and let me share my screen with you. Tourmake offers many benefits to those who want to improve their business with Viewhead, automation, and other custom services. We help professionals who constantly work to improve their products and services by giving them specific tools and target support to reach the max success in the Viewhead field. At the moment, Tourmake is one of the few only authorized tools with the Google Street View workflow ready license and uses also parallelly its independent technology for creating virtual tours and other products such as website web covers using Google or private spheres. So let's discover the panel, and the Tourmake platform looks like this. The first menu items open Tourmake, the overlay tool for Google or private tours that lets you add a navigation menu, interactive hotspot, booking plugin, multimedia content, and much more. Then we have the Viewmake tool that is an independent platform for creating virtual paths using private photo. It uses our proprietary technology and not third-party code. All files uploaded here will be hosted on the server, and our technology is independent from Google. That's why Viewmake is synonymous of quality and safety, because every technical problem or request will be solved by our technicians, and we are responsible for that. This tool has been recently improved, and thanks to the integration of Google's APIs, it opens a new business opportunity inside Street View tours. From now, in fact, you can convert a private Viewmake tour into a public Street View project and vice versa, simply clicking on the special button here in the Street View Editor. So this is the button to click. The two sections identify respectively the list of Viewmake and those of Street View. So let's proceed focusing on the Street View editor. With the editor, you can create a new tour from your 360 photos and publish it on Google. And you can import and edit a public Street View tour and update them on Street View. The submenu items show the list tour, create a new tour, or buy slot projects. The slot is a virtual space where your panoramas are located. As default, you have 2 free slots. This means you can create and work on 2 projects at the same time, and if you need, you can buy more slots or just empty a place by closing or delete one project. After that, I will show you in detail how to do it. First of all, let's write creating the new Street View tour. Let's write the correct tour location in Paces field. Using Google suggestions and making sure that my business page has been verified. Okay. Before editing, we suggest to empty the cache and clear your browsing data. Please note the publication have to abide the Google terms and conditions. So click here to find out more about Google policy. Click on Edit Project to start upload your 360 photos. How to upload photos? Very easy. Just drag and select them from your computer. And before to upload your 360 photo, you can edit them clicking the special blue icon that opens a new window with many tools. We just uploaded this, and I want to show you that they are here and in this moment are not publishable because I don't geolocalize it. So the processing download time depends on the device you use it to take the photo and on their size. So the window shows the equirectangular panel preview. And you have to upload equirectangular panel ratio 2:1, minimum 10 megabyte, maximum 17 megabyte. Tools in the edit photo are move, to drag or zoom in out photo with the mouse wheel, blur, to obscure sensitive data such as faces and placard, shift to drag the picture while keeping the tool. The processing download time depends on the device. Okay, so move to drag or zoom out with the mouse. Blur to obscure sensitive data such as faces and placard. Under blur to cancel changes. Brush size, you can choose between small, medium, and large. And nadir patching to hide the tripod, enable or disable. Soon there will be possible choose the dimensions also for that. And all other action as reset to undo editing and get the original panel. Cancel to close the window without saving. Save and close the window. In this case, I want to save. Here, I can click on New to create a new folder where to group all photos of the same environment. You can customize that, giving it an univocal name and color, like in this case. Entry in pink color, as you can see. This helps recognize the environments on the map and will be needed for the next coming multi-level features. Outdoor living space. The panel is divided in two parts. The preview on the left and on the right, a file management system where to group all 360 photos according to their place and other criteria. You can upload up to 100 panels for each Street View project panel size. So panel have to be equirectangular, minimum 10 megabyte and maximum 17 megabytes. And the image will be high quality even after its editing. The linked panel will be geolocalized automatically on the basis of the first one, unless you upload pictures including coordinates among the meta tags. As for pictures taken with phone, record data, or other devices. Google Maps at the bottom help you localize your 360 photo and manage their connection. After saving, the panel will be processed, and only when it's finished you can see properly the changes made. Please remind your photo can always be restored to the original state. The modified panel will be marked, in this case, with a different color, so as in this case. And you can also edit the panel after uploading. Filter them according to this criteria. All cutting, loaded, linked, not reachable, not geolocalized, modified, and modified. On top, we have tour name, the video tutorial in your language. So please remind Tourmake panel is in 6 languages and also the support. number of panels uploaded to upload, but we can increase the number on demand, and confirmation button down to click just when editing is finished, since saving is automatic. The 360 panels is shown as a sphere to facilitate the perception of the final result. In preview, the panel has low quality, but don't worry, the resolution increases after the tour publication on Street View. It's possible to see the pictures preview, move, edit, download, or delete him. So let's have a quick preview on the symbols. Not geolocalized. The first marker indicates that the photo has not been localized, and this may represent a problem for the tour publication. Not linked. The orange icon indicates that the panel has no connection. Edit. From here, you can edit the description of the deselected panel. Link. The chain symbol is useful to link the panel. And settings. To set starting point, download, edit, or delete the panel. As default, the first panel is set as starting point. I have numbered my panoramas to make my work easier, but the system automatically lists them alphanumerically. Or, if you have used a stitching software that retains the original file name, the images will be sorted in order of shooting. So, select the first panel and click on Localize. Drag the marker into the corresponding place on Google Maps and click on Confirm icon. This button has become a viewfinder to help you always go to starting point. You can also search location if you need to find the place using Google suggestions. Flag, hide the point of interest of Google. Now let's click the link icon corresponding to the second panel and move the red line and pay attention to the little white point that represents the exact direction that we have the arrow in perspective. So adjust the red line, angle, and save. The changes are immediate and save is automatic. So we have to go on by clicking on the arrows, and let's continue to edit this tool. Adjust panel, adjust here, and save. Let's go on. Change icon, adjust panel, adjust here, and save. That's going on the fourth, and now I have to redirect my position in this way. So let's click on the 5, and I have to find a point of reference, adjust panel, and save. That's going on. Adjust panel and save. This process is very easy to use, as you can see in this case. Save. Now I have to redirect my position and come back. In this case, I have to put my next arrow here. So The number 8, adjust and save. The last one, adjust panel and save. Now we can also edit the wall tour. So the tour has been created with the all right connection and location. In the event you make a mistake or an arrow seems to be orientated incorrectly, we suggest to click on that link, open editor, rather than the move selected panel manually, because in this case you will change also its geographical coordinates. Once the link editing is done and everything was connected correctly, I block them double. In this case, on the link or selecting the wall area, clicking on Control on your keyboard, selecting the wall constellation, and blocking all link. Then you can also zoom the wall constellation in this case and select them and shift to rotate the selection using the rotation pin represented by the green point. Just click on Shift on your keyboard and select the wall panel. So Control on your keyboard, select the wall area, select the rotation pin, Shift on your keyboard and auto rotation. All links are locked. After tour building, click on Done, and finally publish your project to Street View. I want to show how to use the nadir patching and the blur. So I want to click on this panel, 6th one, edit photo. I have to wait the loading panel. And if Hi guys, sorry for the technical problem, and let me share again with you the screen. Sorry. Okay. So as you can see, all changes are saved. And now we can just click on Done to save the whole project. Before to click, please check all picture labels. If all are publishable, no problem. The tour will be published correctly on Street View. Remember to log in with a Google account to publish or upload the tour. You can manage many Google accounts from the same panel, and from the setting icon, click on 360 photo, publish it on Street View to access them. Click on Publish to publish the project. This may take a few minutes or several hours. Time depends on the number of Quack tours on Google. Please remind you have maximum of simultaneous tour under construction. This means you can close or delete a project to get another free slot. Closing a project does not mean you delete it. If you close a project, you can get another free slot where to host and create another tour. All closed projects will be always available on your to list, and you can reopen them every time you want. How to upload an existing Google project. To open a project created with Google App or other editors, select Create, and click here to upload your previous published Google tour. The stopwatch symbols indicate the waiting time. After a few minutes, refresh the page and modify the tour by updating the panels. At this point, you can close the panel, work with other tours, the loading and the processing never stops. After you have edited the project, just click on Publish and this will be updated on Street View. Remember that you can have up to 2 projects under construction. If you close a project, you put in standby. This means you can reopen the project whenever you want because it always stays in your tour list. Closing a slot is a plus, so you can get a free slot for a new project. From Manage, Publish, you have a preview of all panoramas and their status, whether upload is successful or not. From here, you can decide to permanently publish your updated tour on Street View. The Editor button opens the editor, while Delete removes the project from the editor, and in this case is this one. If you want to delete the project from Street View, you have to click Manage Publishing and click on Delete Project from Street View. The panel is updated continuously, and within a few days, new feature as multi-label will be introduced. So guys, I hope to have clarified some of your doubts about our editor, and for any questions, our team is always at your service. So sending an email directly to info@tourmake.it. And so thank you so much for your kind attention and good work. Bye-bye.